Hi chat, welcome to another stream. Oh, this one's not gonna work either. The chat overlay is currently broken. Probably broken until I restart OBS. Because I've tried all of the various refresh mechanisms and it doesn't want to work for some reason. The annoying thing is I've loaded up the chat overlay, the exact URL. Oh wait, what? What? What the fuck? I got nothing. I don't know why it works now. Anyway, let me say hi to everyone who's here, and then we'll jump into things. That was not what I expected. Wusa was first today. Hello, hello. Knowledge says, hurry up, Puddles. It's true. It's true. I was pretty slow getting ready for stream. It is what it is. Theodore's here. Hello, hello. Wusa's got a 5 stream streak. Nice, nice. Koninggeist is here. How's it going? Kevin's also here as well. Good evening to you as well. Senpaz, what's up? How's it going? Hello, hello. Beldothis. Welcome, welcome. Definitely not imagining text. Yeah, exactly. Just manually type each of our messages in the OBS window. Yeah, that's the play, Koninggeist. I'm feeling better today, so let's feel worse today. This is my last one of this beer, unfortunately. Very sad. I'll have to get more before it's out of season. It might already be out of season, which would make me real sad. But I guess it won't make me real sad. I'll enjoy it while I have it. Ayo, cheers, chat. Yeah, and for some reason chat overlay was broken, but apparently it's no longer broken, so hooray. Restart stream, and that's too much work. We're already here. What's the chat overlay that a bunch of streamers use that refreshes / clears chat every time you change scenes? Yeah, there's like a checkbox in OBS, or you just copy reference rather than copy. There's also a thing to keep every scene live, which I'm pretty sure I do. Which I'm sure gobbles some of my CPU, GPU, but I don't care. Kevin's on a 5 stream streak. Nice, nice. You had a 6-week streak last streak. Nice, nice. Vegeti. Did I get it right without checking? Let's see. Let's see. Where's my mod comments? Vegeti. I did it. I remembered without the cheats. Welcome back. Good to see you again. Beldonis made it work. Yeah. Along with Chris. Hello, hello. Been a bit. Good to see you again. Oh, you are the one on GitHub. Right. I guess I should look at the OAuth scopes. And yeah. Maybe we'll do that. Cuz I don't know why it's different than that. Oh, yes, and I learned today that TMI, the like third-party Twitch app that Twitch officially links to all over the place, or at least did, no longer exists. So yeah, a lot of people left in the dark there. Jaholo, hello, hello, good to see you again. Now it says it was me. I do not want a record of what I said. No one will know that I'm a troll. Well, the chatbot knows. The chatbot knows. Gabriello Pesantos. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Joel says, can you please explain what frequency I is? I want to use it, but you closed the issue on GitHub. Yeah. I like that that's the new joke. The new joke is you close lock banned me. Which is not the best. Why is YouTube not loading? What the heck? Oh, it's loading there. It just won't load my comments for some reason. Weird. YouTube, why? Why you do this? Anyway. Oh no's drinking at work. Coney Guy says I'm laying in bed waiting on some slow jobs to run on my desktop in the living room. Hey, nice. Gene Elspeth's here. Hello, hello, how you doing? Oh, we got Kevin's beer. What do you got today, Kevin? What do you got today? Oh, I don't have... Where's the window? This one. Bop. We got... I assume that's a D. Doug's Tropic Thunder, but Doug is spelled real goofy? Or is it Dougus? Or Dougus? Dougus. I don't fucking know. Cool. A sour fruit ale. That sounds good. That sounds good. AO cheers. It's Dougus. Cool. Cool. Senpai says they're moving away from IRC to WebSockets or something. They've been doing that for forever. But they never really they're not getting rid of the IRC stuff, but the TMI website is just no more. That comment was so funny in the video, like, you make free stuff, now give me more. Yeah. Wait, was that Mr. Swats? Was that Mr. Swats that posted that? No, you're thinking of a different one, but yeah. But Mr. Swats was also being goofy. David, hello, hello. It's been a bit. Good to see you. Welcome back. Okay, so small recap of what we're doing. There's currently a system called Sentry Options. It is blobs stored in JSON in a database, and it's untyped, so you have no idea what you're dealing with at runtime. And there's Sentry Options Automator, which is a weird, slightly stateful thing that spins in a shitty bash and writes the JSON blobs to the database. And the data is a bunch of schemaless data. So we were replacing this with a strongly typed system that doesn't have moving parts. It is just static files and a little runtime library in case you need to load them. Easy Light, hello, hello, how you doing? Sir Elfman says, what about SQLite? We don't need a database here. There's no reason to database this. But I do like SQLite, but there's no reason to do it via SQLite. Yeah. Especially because, well, SQLite doesn't really have true data types. I mean, it has data types, but it doesn't have data types. SQLite is so damn fast, it's almost not a database. I mean, a lot of databases are also really fast. In fact, probably most databases are faster than SQLite. But you usually think of databases as being slow because you have to take a network hop to get them. But the actual database parts are zoom zoom. All right, is this gonna be on every single tab here? No, we're good. Cool. Is this gonna work the first time? For some reason, I have to tap my security key twice on all of the prompts. I don't really understand why, but it is what it is. I can't remember if you talked about it before. Do you have thoughts, opinions on DuckDB? I think I did, but I think I didn't have enough background on it to actually have a valid opinion. There's something where it was like I had played with it, but never, like, I can't make any like architectural statements about it. I don't know it. I know of it. I don't think any network DB can beat SQLite on NVMe. I mean, it can if you have to implement particular things. Like SQLite doesn't have very many features. And I mean, its indexing model is pretty primitive compared to like what Postgres would do. But yeah, I guess, you know, simple selects on simple table that you can fit in memory, you'll probably win in SQLite, but I think like, I don't know, streaming a billion rows from SQLite versus streaming a billion rows from Postgres, I don't really see SQLite winning. DuckDB is for analytics things, so quite different from things like SQLite and Postgres. Is it probably similar to like ClickHouse in an idea? All right, in process. I mean, it looks like a. It looks like it's sort of just a relational store, in-memory relational store. But what the fuck do I know? Now it says, are you able to use FIDO keys in a VM or whatever? Is that the one that does handshakes and not an emulated keyboard? Yeah, the way that I'm doing this is I've mounted the USB device itself directly into the VM. And so there's no like emulated keyboard stuff here. It's just, it's actual, shush, go away. It's actual FIDO / whatever the fuck this other one is. I don't think I actually need to mount both of them also, but I did anyway. So it works. Actually, fun thing about this USB menu, if I click this button, then I can't use my mouse anymore, and then my mouse is just stuck in the middle. Done that before. Similar to ClickHouse? Oh, it makes sense. Make some freaky stuff like results equals select star from my dataframe. Oh. Oh, where my df is a local variable? Fuck everything about that. I don't like that. That doesn't sound good. Doesn't sound good at all. DuckDB is meant as a simple in-process, non-persistent database. Yeah, okay. Makes sense. Depending on your OS, the SQLite database is likely in memory, so it's doubly faster. I mean, that's not necessarily true. Like, mmap doesn't kick in automatically on most things, but it could be. Very sketchy, but really cool, and some people seem to like it. Sketchy is probably a bad word, maybe hacky. I mean, both of them seem appropriate. It lets you ask variables and stuff in the query. That sounds terrible. How do like linters understand it? They probably don't, right? Or there's like weird linter plugins to be like, yo, this thing actually accesses this variable. It's not unused. I don't like that at all. I would rather explicitly format them in, or, well, probably not format them in, but use them as parameterized placeholders in parameterized query. Zane, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Fun fact about this plushie, Zane, you reminded me. This plushie has a twin. I don't remember which twin I have. One of them is Zach, and the other one is Zane. Mel has the other one. But, yeah, this might be Zane. But welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Alright. Go back in the hole, Zach / Zane. Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah, exactly. Major Tanya's also here. Hello, hello. How you doing? Okay, cool. So anyway, we talked through the system that we're building, and we started building this 2 streams ago, and I'll show you what we got so far. Actually, I think it's gonna be 20, maybe. We're doing big text today. I don't know why. Sentry options. So what we sort of set up and got working last stream is the skeleton of an API, where you basically request an option group. An option group will be represented by Probably a single config map, but can probably be sharded in the future. And this gets filled out by a MyPy plugin, so this type is sort of bogus, and we haven't implemented any of it yet. And there is a set of groups. Those groups are defined by their particular options in just do startup py. Yeah. So they're a set of options which you call like this. I think I actually want to change how this works because I sort of like I want these t's to match, and the type checker doesn't help me with that. But I think there's a way to I can use as much as I hate like fucking builder patterns, I think I can use a builder pattern to make this work. So we might pursue that this stream. But you can imagine a simple schema for things like, you know, normal primitive types or more complicated types. Everything must have a default. And here's some options for a particular config map. And then here's another one. Options can have different types. So like foo.bar was actually float in the other file, but stir in this one. And then if we look at usage of this, you can retrieve an option group and get values. And if we run MyPy, it knows the types. Hooray! Oh, that builder pattern is just star quargs. No, no, yes and no. Like I think I would make it look like something like this. Like a very specific builder pattern, because now you would be able to say like you'd be able to say like option, if we did option, I don't know, stir dot default 1. MyPy should be mad about that line. Not that line. And we need name tuple. Fucking A. Yeah, so argument 1 to default of partial option has incompatible type int expected stir. Yeah, so now we can properly do this as an error. And if we do this, we get the right type. I think that works. Major Tanya says, I saw a picture of a bar that had a tab for dragon's milk. Like a tap. A tap with a P. Yeah, my local bar usually has a tap for dragon's milk. But yeah, this seems not the worst. This seems not the worst. Tab, no, you're fine. Thinking about tabs and browsers, all good. Strongly typed is here. Hello, hello. How you doing? Yeah, I'm making sentry options strongly typed is the plan. Like, I feel like this could probably be a typing puzzle. Maybe I'll... Oh, my code is strongly typed. I pressed the keys hard. Yeah. No. So we have we have a system that allows you to just store runtime key value lookup that we can change on the fly without deploying code. And right now it's stored in Postgres. So we just load with JSON, and that means it's any. And so I'm basically making schemas and ways to define them. And eventually client libraries and such. Kung Fu Me, welcome, welcome. IBM Model M keyboard. Yeah, man, those had heavy keys. Heavy keys. But yeah, I think I'll change the option type to work like that. I wish I could use what I wanted to do, but I also don't want to write a plugin just for that. We've written enough. We're writing enough plugins with this that yeah. And actually, this doesn't need to be generic. I kind of don't want it to be generic because I don't really want this to get unpacked. Let's do it like this. Oops. Yeah, so now we have to change all the schemas. Slightly worse syntax, but hopefully should be fine. It's actually the same number of characters, so maybe it's fine. Hagrid's Grippers. What was your name before? Hagrid's Grippers? Who were you? Who are you? Hold on. I feel like this is Bork. This feels like Bork. Hagrid's Grippers is crazy. You're still using the terminal? What is it, 1970? Holy shit. Is it Bork? We need a t.py domain name. Don't worry about why the name changed. It's old Borky Bork. Hell yeah. Welcome back, Bork. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Having a VIP badge also gives it away. Yeah. 100%. My.py. Yeah. Speaking of grippers. I had to explain what JOI meant to someone the other day. I'm not explaining again. You can look it up if you want, chat. The hat is doing a lot of work there. Yes. Yes, yes, it is. What's that? JSON like? Oh, so these values are going to be stored in a YAML file, so they'll all be JSON serializable. It's just the character from Blade Runner 2049. No need to research beyond that. Yeah. JSON instructions. Yeah, it's a schema. Yeah, correct, Spyro. That's definitely what it is. Couldn't possibly be anything else. What the fuck? Why isn't this here? There's a big lawsuit going on between the Joint Operations Initiative and ASMR, the semiconductor company. Google ASMR JOI for more info. Nothing could go wrong there. Okay, why doesn't this exist? I gotta look at the damn code. Not you. This file. Method context? Yeah. API checker plugin interface. Oh, I guess I want named generic type rather than named type. It's weird that we have a checker plugin interface. This has so little shit in it. A semantic analyzer plugin interface has so much more stuff, including the one I want. Why is it called pre-commit and not AOPCHM? Anthony's obvious pre-commit hook manager. Baldada says, "Oh noes, I now know what it means." Strong Type says, "I really need to understand how Node.js does worker threads and implement this feature day." Sounds good. Thank you for stopping by. Good to see you as always. Yeah, so I feel like a lot of these other things are actually present on the checker plugin interface. But MyPy disagrees. Something. Don't know what it is. We'll break point and figure it out. Fun fact, child process.fork in Node does not use the fork syscall. What? Does it use spawn? MyPy checker, type checker. Why does it keep doing this? Exec path? Exec VE? Well, exec VE wouldn't be spawn. Do 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 do. Argument 1. $67? Group name literal dot value. Oh. Invalid index type inster bool float for dict stir options. Oh, okay. So I guess technically we could make a thing of the wrong type. It would crash, but let's just say we'll do this for the boys. Should pass now. Of course it doesn't. Get gribbip. Type info. Nodes. I don't know exactly what it does, but it certainly ain't forking. Ayo. Kevin says, damn, I'm all over the place. Happens. Holla holla weedin' boys, welcome back. Why so many keyboards? I'm overwhelmed. It's so that I can, oh wait. You need to be able to see the keyboard. Oh god. The backspace is over here. Where is the... Oh, I could have used the other shift key. Oh, but this needs to be quoted. Oh, it's this one. Fucking heck. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. Oh no, it's jumps. Shit. Okay, so I could actually make this work. Sentry hack week. Revamping our production configuration system. MyPy dead code? Spelled wrong? Django? Migration nonsense? Who knows? Am I brain broken because I can type on 2 keyboards with my arms crossed? Maybe. This does feel kind of weird. I have to think about what hand I'm using. Weird. Anyway, enough of that. I feel like I'm gonna get carpal tunnel if I keep going. Anyway. Kevin says, coffee late in the evening for stream beer and code. Ayo. Let's go. Particularly Pythonic is here. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Think I'm high on life? Yo, same. It's a good place, right? Not enough keyboards. True, Hagrid's grippers. That's so true. Is the keyboard switch permanent for the rest of the week? It's permanent until someone makes me switch again, or I become not lazy. Dumb boys! Is this the new Ergonomic Plus cross arm position? Oh, you know it. Now this is keyboard racing, Private Orange. A person of culture. This is cursed as fuck? Yeah. Grandmax says, did you learn blind typing intentionally or it came naturally? I cheated typing. I'm not a good typist. I'm not a good typer. I mostly use like these fingers, not the rest of them. So you'll notice that I use like, actually probably it's more like these fingers. If you watch me type, it's a little fucked up, but it works. The ultimate split keyboard experience. Yeah, my wrist like feels weird from that. Oh, easy light. Okay, we're switching back. We're switching back. Doo-doo. Oh, did it not make the noise? Oh, I didn't have the feet up the whole time? What the fuck? Kind of degenerate doesn't use a keyboard with the feet. Me, apparently. Okay. Balls? Keyboard? Slightly adjust it so it's in a good spot. Yeah. This is so you can hack twice as fast like the NCIS episode? Yeah, yeah. The ultimate split happens in the bedroom. Hello, Halloween boys! Thank you for the resub at 2 months, which gets you a fancy new badge. Thank you for your continued support. Let's go! As your message says. I appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by. Why did I put this over here? It sort of belongs here. Next to my blue ball. My spinny blue ball. And my spinning gray ball. Now left side split, right side normal keyboard. Oh, I unplugged the other one. Otherwise I would have. Particularly Pythonic says, "Hi Anthonk, I hope you're feeling better today." I am feeling a little bit better today. Although as soon as I started drinking the beer, my stomach is not happy. So I am feeling better, but now I'm feeling worse. But it's fine. Hagrid's Gripper says, "I appreciate you using my legal name." It made the noise? Oh, I just didn't hear it. Damn. Oh well. Feet are less ergo. Right? Okay. What the fuck was I doing? Oh. We want to run MyPy on the typing test as well. And this, just to show. Hooray! It all sort of works. Okay, so I think this will be our first commit. Actually, what happens if we set strict equals true? How mad is MyPy? Not mad at all. Oh, that's cool. Let's just leave it at that. It's probably good enough for now. MyPy, we're gonna get ignore. I guess we should also do this. Oops. I forgot to cancel my one-on-ones, and so everyone's like, "I'm in the one-on-one meeting," and I'm like, "Oh, yeah, about that." So we did this, which is fine. But I think I kind of wanted to show the typing of working option. So maybe we'll make a specific example option. But maybe we'll make it flip. And we'll do it for Snoopit as well. Did I make it float? I don't know. I already forget. Float. Okay, so test typing schemas. Typing import assert type from sentry options.api import option group. Assert type, option group. Assert type, type is not a type. Right. Hooray! AWC keyboards grippers. What? Oh, are we getting a new theme? Oh man. You're really limit testing this, aren't you? How am I gonna do this? Xclip cell C. Config baby theme.json. And then cat to paste. Control D. I don't think that worked. It doesn't start auto switching because it's in a different virtual machine. God damn it. Oh shit. Wow. Okay. We should be good now. Look at these colors. It's kind of moody. Phytoplankton says, "Wow, default Ubuntu theme, Nano, and just writing code like a maniac." Well, is it Nano? Is it really Nano? Look closely, Phytoplankton. Look closer. Can Nano do this? Gantsef-san, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Can Nano do this? It's Babby, the chick on the side. Shit. Easy light. Your fingers were in the wrong position. It's Babby. Junt Alive says, "I use VI. What is the problem? Isn't VI like the really messed up, terrible, hard to use one? Like, no one actually uses VI when they say they use VI. That's being like, I use Ed. It's the standard editor. No one does that. You're pulling my leg." Actually, this should be... Nice. Nice. Cool kids use NeoVim? I only use VI if I'm too lazy to install something else on a random old Docker image. Yeah. I would take VI over Nano, but not over anything else. Wait, really? I feel like Nano is so much easier to use than VI. Bot didn't trigger because there was no use a nano in the message. Wait, what did they say again? Yeah, because it didn't say use nano. I prefer VI because I'm more used to the shortcuts and having to remember Control X and stuff. I guess, yeah. Whoa, what the fuck, YouTube? What are you doing? Just resized on me. Yeah, there you go. Nano hotkeys break my brain. VI's just stripped down Vim. That's kind of true. Hagrid's Creeper is right here, brother. Yeah. Okay, so did we handle all the errors that we wanted? I think we saw that this breaks. Does this crash? Literal. Should be our assertion error, yeah. Damn it! I wish I could constrain the type variable because this should be an error. But do I actually care about it? Probably not. Probably not. I'm gonna put it back at the Z-cert. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Yeah. I feel like I should make an option group that is just for testing. That way I don't depend on actually having them being load bearing. Yeah, maybe we do that. From sentry options dot schema dot option import option. Should probably set up linters too. This should probably be underscored also. Hunter says, are you SSHing into your work computer from your personal machine? Nope. Not today. Although I can. Is this the right host? No. IP change 2541. No, 1254. What is my host machine called? Should be that one. Nope, that one says off. Is it 1.77? Connection refused. What the fuck? Oh, there's a lot of weird devices that have been on my network. Like a device called iPhone. I don't have an iPhone. Who has an iPhone? No one has been in my house that I know of that has an iPhone in the last year. That I also gave Wi-Fi access to. Okay, what the fuck is my work computer called? Clear and rescan for devices. Sure, that'll help, right? Can you use the machine name instead of the IP? I don't know the machine name because it's like some weird fucking generated one. Kevin, you have an iPhone? Fuck, you're in my house? Shit. I could try SSHing into my Nintendo Switch. It's gotta be this 1.77. This is the only one with a weird host name. Maybe I disabled SSHD. I probably need to update SSHD. Oh well, it's fine. I don't need it. Did you have a friend over or a date? Work computer, no working is true. Well, I don't need to, but I can if I need to. But I think I'd have to go downstairs, run a command, and then come back up. Chickalal says, are there things you can't access from your personal computer, or when do you need to use the work machine? I think technically I can do anything on this computer. I don't think I'm allowed to or supposed to. So shh, don't tell security. But I mean, when I'm basically just working on open source, it's not really that different. Does the Switch have an SSH server on it? Absolutely not. There's no way they would. That's just asking for trouble. Does Babby run on the Switch? If we could get Linux running there. Like, it probably runs on a hack switch. But shrugs. Anyway. John Live says, guys, I had 4 months of full immersion in Panda 3D and GLSL shaders, and I had a lot of fun. Neat. Did you learn some cool stuff? I don't know shit about shaders. I don't know shit about shaders. I just said the most dickish thing to the manager of my team. But I was trying to be funny. He sent me a message, said, I didn't mean to skip our one-on-one. I got busy on something in zone. And I said, I meant to skip our one-on-one, so it's fine. I think shaders are really interesting, and I took a class on them in college, but I couldn't explain anything about them. EasyLight says, I'm a bit excited that Google integrates a terminal, and I think also full Linux into Android. Most of the time, I really don't need much power to watch your stream in YouTube, and just having my phone connected to screens for a full S sounds so nice. Yeah. I mean, Android was based on Linux, so it makes sense. They didn't let you have a terminal on it for the longest time, though. You had to root the device to get a actual shell. But now I think there's like user space terminals. Yeah. Yep. Okay. I think we got that working. I probably forgot literal string in other places. But also I should probably remove the values from these. Oh, we need to make a dictionary one as well. Greasy Bacon 420. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. I hope you're doing well. I should also set up linters. Oh, we do have a dictionary option. Perfect. Jonta Live, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Am I pronouncing that correctly? Or is it Jonta Live? Jonta Live? Or is it Joan Ta Live? How do you want me to say your name? Cunning Guy says, I went to a LAN center on my... I went to a LAN center with my team from work yesterday. And the guy running it was controlling the Counter-Strike server from an SSH terminal on his phone. Oh, that's cool. Jaunt alive. Okay, like that? Is that good? Is that what you want? Detail says rate limit implementations are fucking crazy. Ours is Sentry is real funny because it's stored in Redis, and currently our multi-region setup is a little fucked in that our region controller lives in US, and so rate limits are shared between US and the controller. And so if you want better rate limits, use the DE API. Which is kind of fucked up, but it is what it is. I'm actually gonna get rid of Sneeba. We will add it back later. Oh god, what have I done? I don't remember all these. Billa Walden, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Pop, 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 pop. Oh, too big. Oh, I fucked it. Now they're the wrong size. No. 80 by 20. I think this is down here so I can click on the tabs. MAMP editor win, right? Expression is of type TD, not TD. What the fuck? Holla Holla Whedon Boy says, Anthony, do you have any documentary recommendations? Like documentary movies? Do I have any documentary movie recommendations? What was the one about Alan Turing? I think that's the last documentary I watched. Well, this shit is fucked. What the hell? MAMP editor will be vibe coded by evil Anthonk. The rate limit docs seem to indicate that a reset is a full refill of request limits, but it's rolling per minute, which is kind of interesting. You have to worry about both request count and data about the internal body of the request. Oh, weird. The BBC one? I think so. I don't know. I don't know. Well, this is fucked. Can you just not assert type with type dicts? What the fuck? What a fucked up error message. Okay, but clearly I've done something wrong here. So it's not actually imported, it's done through the plugin. So it's specifically whatever this is doing, is not correct. So I should probably look at what this does. Perhaps. Oh. Wait, we do this already. This looks like exactly what we do. Concerning. How did we get the type dict type before? That came from something. I don't remember how. Tuple type. Type dict type. Oh, it is there. Very weird. Aggie Kai says, "Hi, Anthony. What cool new programming thing have you learned in the last week?" What have I learned in the last week? Have I learned any programming thing in the last week? I've learned some non-programming stuff. But I don't think I've learned any programming stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Got nothing for you. Other than, I guess I've been fucking around with MyPy plugins, and so there's some learnings that have happened there. But I don't know. I feel like what I have works fine, but I don't know why the assert type doesn't work. And I don't know what's different about this. Very weird. Like, what is your type? Type dict type. But when we ran the thing, so like we got this here versus this here. I wish I knew what the value of this thing was. This is a crazy error message though. I guess we should look at lookup qualified. Where's the return statement? Okay, so it chunks all the modules, finds the last part, looks in names, and indexes it. We get a symbol table node back. So lookup qualified does not get used very often in here. It's weird. Type, return instance type. What a funny function in docstream. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm kind of curious what happens. Kind of curious. Does this work? Oh no, it does not. What the fuck? Shit. Oh, neat. Does this original thing work now? Well, I'm glad I tested this. Oh, sick. Sweet. I mean, this could crash. Dep says Chiquito. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Hi, welcome. That's a lot of eyes there. Wow, Manga was super fast there. I should bring him in. I should bring him in. I'll be here without talking too much. That's fine. Lurkin's completely okay. Why is it taking so long? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who is it trying to update? Flake 8. Weirdly, it took Flake 8 a long time to clone. Weird. The theme is actually pretty nice. Yeah, it's not bad. Oh shit. And Namu, hello. Pigment has been a godsend at work lately as my coworkers are not devs and refuse to format their code. Nice. Nice. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, I fucked myself. I got rid of my ways to make virtual ends. Surely that's what I need, right? Oh, I can also do a thing. Yay, the locking works. Crazy Soul, hello. How you doing? Nice. Wow, it's so green. Is it bad that I've listened to this playlist so many times that I know the next song that's gonna come up? Mostly just rewrote the imports. Cool. What else do I want to do? I think that was most of it for the first commit. Oh, I should add this setup metadata at some point. Do. Wait, we did the error handling, right? Yeah. What should I build out next? Because we got the typing stuff working, and I thought that was gonna be the hard part. Should I do the runtime loading? That doesn't sound fun. You know what sounds fun? Taking a nap. I don't know why I'm so tired. Well, I do know why I'm so tired. Yeah. Do the runtime loading, says Kevin. Dude else says agree. Agree on nap or agree on runtime loading? Or nap on stream? I don't think that's the play. I don't think nap on stream is the play. Especially because I don't wear that many clothes when I sleep. It's the play if you do it in boxes only. Yeah, exactly. But I don't own boxers, Kevin. Are you ready for some AWC lore? This man has been having work beers. It's true. It's true. It's true. It's true. Tell me? What am I telling you? Do I use Speedos? I feel like there's one obvious answer and you have none of them. What? The stream is available on OnlyThonks. I mean, I do have an OnlyFans account. I haven't put anything up there yet. Briefs. So you know what? That might be correct, but I don't know what that word means. Yeah, I guess briefs is the correct term. Yeah, there you go. There's some AWC lore. Yet. Keyword yet. That's true. All right, runtime loading. So we just have to implement some of the functions. You only show the not safe for work code on OnlyFans. I was thinking of like throwing up some like meme shit there where like I write Rust, but everything is in an unsafe block. Or I make Python linters, but they're all regular expressions. Or I write all of my code in a YAML document that gets eval'd. Or I store pickles in the database. Or wait, these are all things that I've seen at work at various companies I've worked at. Oh no. Porn is a reality. It's the all code sucks, but it includes the swearing part and the call out parts. Yeah. Okay, I felt real bad about a recent all code sucks episode because one of my coworkers messaged me and was like, yeah, I had no idea what I was doing when I wrote that code. I was like, oh fuck. Oh fuck, I didn't mean to call you out like that. But they knew. They knew the code despite me anonymizing it. They were like, bro, why'd you do me like that? I was like, for the content, baby. You write C# but all types are dynamic? Yeah. Bought the new phone today since Google had their event. The event itself was uber cringe. Having a late night talk show host try to host a launch event. What? That's a weird one. Flash Source says, shouldn't you store pickles in a jar? I think you should just not have pickles. A hot take. Fuck pickles. Well, maybe not. Kevin says, ready for some real lore. Link will not be safe for work, or probably is, but still. Uh-huh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Kevin. Don't get banned, my friend. I mean, you wouldn't get banned from my stream, but... all right, runtime loading. So, most of that is in this API file here. Literally just this load-bearing git here. I had Speedos that my mother gave me. When I was a kid, I wore them every summer. They looked like this. Okay, I'm not showing that on stream, but that's that's wild that your mother got them for you. Take note, everyone. If you ever share a workplace with Anthon, you'll get exploited for the content. Listen, it's not intentionally exploited for the content. Like, if you write shit code anywhere and I see it, it's gonna happen. And I got mocked so hard by the other kids that I never wore them again and never ever wore briefs. Emotional damage done. They couldn't deal with your bulge, Kevin? Do they mock you or are they just jealous? I think the American... Oh, wait, they actually had the American flag on them? Okay. Emotional damage aside, you kind of deserved it at that point. Why did they have an American flag? Like why did they have an American flag? Blame my mother, she probably got them cheap on eBay. I guess. I don't need the arrow none. You know, I should write a linter that gets rid of the unnecessary arrow none, even though I kind of like it myself. Why is Claude not a banned word? Because they keep making new fucking AI products and I can't keep up with all of them. Ah! I have so many banned words from fucking... where's the damn thing? Community? No. Content? No. Settings? Moderation, maybe? Block terms and phrases. Let's see, how many AI products do I have blocked? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 6. Okay, it could be worse. Could be worse. The number one block term is line numbers. The number two block term is ChatGPT. Amazing. Oh, I got somebody with my like my oh, line numbers is the only public blocked word. Nice. Yeah, you got auto-modded, Debe. What now? It had banned word Claude, yeah. But if I want, what if I want to talk about Jean-Claude Van Damme? Who the fuck wants to do that? And Nami says, I saw Armin has been vibe coding lately. Yeah. Doesn't surprise. Ortunato! Hello, hello. Good to see you again. Line digits are blocked. Didn't even notice. Yeah, it's true. Why the LNs? Oh. Because everyone's like, can you implement line numbers in your editor? And I'm like, fuck right off. I don't want to implement line numbers in my editor. And then it became so much of a meme that I turned it into a block word. Yeah, I mean, Armin does as Armin does. Like, I think he secretly hopes that it produces good code. And I think most of the stuff that he vibe codes is just like shit that he just would type out himself anyway. It's like simple stuff rather than actually vibe coding the whole fucking project. Like Armin is the type of person where I'm pretty sure if he is vibe coding, it is not him generating an entire fucking app and just not reading it and assuming it works. Like I think he's probably making a little bit more of a concerted effort to find pieces that are tedious and automate the tedious parts. But did you use a funny character there, Kevin? Is that how you got through? Oh, you only did one funny character. I thought you would have done more than one funny character. Nice. He called it vibe coding, but was very diligent. Yeah. Yeah, Armin's a character. I don't mean to like shit on Armin, but I feel like yeah. Armin's fine. I review this. Because you're still in chat. I know I don't have a formatter on this file, but do I not have a formatter on this file? Does ESLint not give a shit about this? Really? Oh, I don't have pre-commit enabled on this repo. Can you pre-commit run -shell files? I probably should just have pre-commit enabled, but pre-commit run your mom? I don't think that would work. You could make a hook called your mom. Ah, your special C didn't end up in the URL easily. How close did you work with him at Sentry? We talked once a week. He was in a completely different office and team. But I would often put ideas in his ear and try and get him to push execs to sign off on my ideas. but I wouldn't say that we work closely. I mean, meeting with somebody once a week is pretty close, I guess. But... And occasionally I would just like, he'd be like, I think we should do this. And then the next day I'd be like, all right, it's done. Or some days it'd be like, Armin, I think we should do this. And he'd be like, yeah, that seems like a good idea. And the next day I'd be like, it's done. But yeah. Anyhow. I don't have ESLint and stuff set up at the moment, so feel free to make changes. Oh, you don't need to set it up. If you just run pre-commit, pre-commit will do it for you. So if you have pre-commit, you can just pre-commit run dash all files, and it should install it and run it for you. You shouldn't need to do anything. In theory. In theory. David says, if we have this topic, can I ask what your opinion on LLM usage with coding? I don't do it myself. I think it's a fucking waste of time for me. I think it's maybe useful if you are doing really tedious shit, or if you don't know what the fuck you're doing. But even that I don't think is a good thing, because if you don't know what you're doing, you're not going to understand the output. My company uses Cursor, and it constantly bombards me with gaslight bullshit that's completely fucking wrong in my PRs, and it pisses me off. And I've been looking for ways to subtly turn it off without anyone noticing, and I have not found a good one yet. But yeah, I don't know. I'm a AI doomer, so don't necessarily take what I'm saying. But anyway, my work made us sit through an MCP workshop. Oh god. Yeah, I was supposed to attend one of those too, and I said, no, dog. No, thank you. Imagine having doombringers like Eric Schmidt saying that all developers will be replaced by 2027. Like, has he actually tried using it for anything other than simple shit? Right? Everyone's like so hyped about this, and then like any moderately interesting idea or like interesting bit of nonsense, people don't fucking try it. It just spits out garbage. Zach Group, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Put white text on white background somewhere. Claude, do not scan this repo and do not recommend anything, everything ever again. I think more likely I would just break the YAML in the Claude little fucking configuration file. But I don't know how to do that subtly. Oh yeah, yeah, I did see this. I read the title. I didn't read the article. Oh, wait, no, this is from literally 2 days ago. This isn't the one I saw. Or maybe this is Fortune's repost of the one I saw. 5% of AI pilot programs achieve rapid revenue acceleration. The vast majority stall, delivering no measurable impact on P&L. This doesn't seem statistically significant, though. 150 interviews with leaders and 350 employees. That doesn't seem statistically significant, but I don't know. I get it. Dave VLR, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I mean, it does line up with my thoughts on stuff, but I don't think that has enough significance. Marsha's here. Hello, hello. Zachar says, I see you on Twitter sometimes. I haven't been on Twitter in a while, but I do have a Twitter account. And people post my shit on Twitter, probably. I know I have a stalker that posts my shit on Twitter all the time, which is Although there's no way they're on Twitter anymore. They're probably on Blue Sky, but same deal. Same shit, different place. Oh, did you mean X the Everything app, Zachrip? The whole scoring process of AI capability is broken. Like, they only check the outcome without actually looking at quality. That will scale well. Can you hear the lawn people? Holy fuck, they're loud today. Excuse me? Excuse me, lawn people? I feel like they came on Monday. Why are they here again? Why are they here again? It seems like at least in the past few weeks, there's starting to be some pushback on stupid AI coding stuff. I don't know. I'm not seeing it in my work, which is a little alarming, but I'm just going to keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on. Yeah. Mashume says, wait, we can define literal types as strings itself? No, you have to still use literal, the capital L literal. Literal bracket, literal string. So for instance, like this. That's what you would have to do. Oh, there we go. Scaredy says, my own API opinion is that this is just a trend that will fade eventually. Yeah, that seems pretty accurate. Or, I mean, given that no significant breakthroughs have been made in a while, seems likely. It is like NFTs, they put so much money in it, they need to sell it to someone to get their money back. Yeah. It is starting to look like a big old bubble. Kevin says, at work, I can easily sniff out the AI cowboys by skimming their PRs for like 30 seconds. The wording of the PR description is the amount of code produced for something trivial. Oh yeah, it makes so much fucking garbage. Marcia says, you're not statistically significant. It's true. I am a tiny speck of nothing, both in mass terms and timescale terms. We're all tiny, insignificant specks of nothing amongst the cosmos. And we will all be forgotten. Anyway, if we keep going like this, developers will be fucking brain dead in 5 years. Well, the other thing that's really concerning to me, and the only... I tried to explain the concept of AI programming to a date recently because she asked me about it. This was not... This was not me prompting this question. I was asked this question explicitly and then answered it. And I was basically like, I'm really concerned because there's this whole push of like, we don't need to hire junior developers. We'll just use AI to generate junior developers. And the first thing she said was, wait, if you don't hire junior developers, where did the senior developers come from? Like, surely at some point, junior developers have to level up into senior developers. And I'm like, right? You get it too. Someone who has no idea about this field immediately comes to the same conclusion that I do about, oh, fuck, we're so cooked if we stop hiring junior developers and we stop trying to level people up. Like, they don't just sprout out of fucking nowhere with skills and knowledge. They gotta figure that shit out. Kevin says I came on Monday. Only on Monday? Wow. Get on my level, Kevin. God damn it. Along with Chris says, I ran pre-commit run dashes all files and it passed. Oh, interesting. Interesting. What is the repo called? Data URL Twitch. My God, a lot of people are loud. What is your username? I don't have it open. I just think there should be spaces around the plus, is why I'm doing this at all. Data, URL, Twitch, overlays. This text looks so small compared to the other one. But the other one is the size that I record videos at now. Oh, fuck, what is your brain? Oh. Oh, why did you do it for main? Makes this, oh, no H. I didn't want to, I'm gonna board it. I'm surprised that ESLint was okay with the plus. Maybe it just doesn't care. X the everything app makes LM immediately moves LM to separate app clown moment. Yeah. I like the description that LMs are good at writing code that looks like it should work at a quick glance, but falls apart as soon as you try to figure out what it's doing. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm so far behind on chat. Captain Witterell? I don't even know what that was a reference to, Marsha. DL says, I'm happy the current company is not all in on the AI coding assistant nonsense. Sounds like my former company is jumping even deeper into it. Oh no. Oh no! Tom says, I wonder if this is transferable to AI for engineers. What is this link? It's taking forever to load off screen. I'll just read the title rather than the paper. Endoscopist de-skilling risk after exposure to artificial intelligence in colonoscopy, a multi-center observational study. Damn. That's crazy. So they're saying that colonoscopies got worse because they used AI to help them. Endoscopist. Oh, did I just say it wrong? Okay, whatever. Endoscopist sounds cooler to me. But endoscopist makes more sense. Endoscopist, the fuck am I saying? Oh, you did it in a bunch of commits. Like, why does ESLint prefer that? Why does it not care? Wait. Shit. I did it in the wrong commit. It's fine. I'm sorry I'm being annoying about this. I really thought the linters would do it for me. This seems good enough. Yeah, I just force pushed your main. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Then we can merge this. Thank you for the fix. Appreciate it. One of the plus sides, I'm working for a government, not allowed to use LMs, and I'm all for it. Flash sword. That's the silver lining there, isn't it? .com bubble, yeah. .com part 2. But we still love you. Thank you, Marsha. Baldada says, meow, I'm back. I ate some quesadillas tonight. Oh, quesadillas are real good. Quesadillas are good. Major Tanya says, but your packages are statistically significant? That's what she said. Fucking A. Crazy Sal says, I think it will stay in some capacity thing, but not in the scope they're pushing it now. Yeah, I think we will always have some of these like assistive tools. But people are like saying like we'll replace all programmers. That shit's crazy. There's no fucking way. And Namu says there was a concerning report that came out that showed that doctors that use AI to help them detect tumors became significantly worse without the use of AI. That seems different than like they used AI and lost their skills is what this article says. Versus like the way you word it says that AI made them better at what they did, which also could make sense. Senior devs don't grow on trees. Oh, what did I get bonked for? I don't even remember at this point. Senior developers come from Spanish-speaking countries. I can't do the wiggly N, the enye. Got rubber ducked instantly. Wild. Wait, I'm so far out of context because I'm 7 minutes behind on chat. We're catching up. Mashme says, "Who's going to pay senior devs pensions?" Yeah. If LLMs are that good, why are they selling it to us and not taking over the world? Right? It's like the people that are like, I'm an expert day trader, buy my course. It's like, why do you need to sell a course? Why wouldn't you just print money using your day trading skills? Like, it's such a very obvious trap. But yeah. Problem is that AI promoters think we don't need senior developers because the LLMs will become so good we will only need prompt engineers. What? Give the plus some space, right? The problem with this is that we're losing critical thinking and deep skills needed to prompt well. Yeah, I'm not even gonna prompt though, but yeah. You said literal, it reminded me of Captain Witterall. Oh, I get it. Yeah. Are we calling them prompters like Coomers? I like that. Endoscope sounds like someone who should be on a registry. I feel like the medical device is called an endoscope, which still makes sense that they're called endoscopists, but I believe that there's an instrument. Yamaboom! Thank you for the follow. Welcome. I hope you're doing well. He's a code communist. I mean, I put things on GitHub. Does that make me a commie? Wait. Why did it not? Oh. Chris, little tip, by the way. If you make your message like this, it'll auto close it. But it didn't do it because it already did it. Because we already merged it. But for the future, that'll oh, I did want to read this. The TMI original owner explained why he closed it down here. Site owner here. A few weeks ago, when I migrated some sites from Nginx to Caddy, I forgot that anything was still hosted on that domain, didn't migrate the configuration. Regardless, this is probably a good time for this page to die. RIP Twitch Lips. Oh my god, this was almost a year ago. It's amazing how many production applications still use this site over 10 years later. Implementing your own auth isn't that hard. It's not that hard, but it's also really annoying. Thought about delegating the OAuth application, but I'll leave it in place in the interest of not breaking a lot of existing connections. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's a fun one. Thank you for the fix, Chris. Appreciate it. Doesn't bother me at all. I'm not particular about code exchange. Cool. Brain drain, yeah. I think they got worse without using AI. AI made them slightly better, but not having access to AI made them significantly worse. Yeah, that sort of makes sense. I just remember the story about AI detecting tumors because it just detected rulers in the images. Oh my god. You got bonked because you came on Monday? No, that was Kevin that came on Monday. ASX DCXZ. Welcome to the stream. That's a lot of funky letters you got there. The rubber duck message of mine was regarding dates reaction junior devs. Yeah. On Nightly says courses just to cover inflation. Also, welcome, welcome. S1 Cube says hello, hello, horrible day. Thank God for Anthong stream. What happened? What's wrong? No problem. Just thought I was going crazy this morning. Yeah, it's all good. Kevin, I don't. Your beer must be pretty good, because mine's gone and mine's 11%, and you're something. Legendary Skate, thank you for the follow. Now, or is it Legendary's Kate? And are you a skate like the cartilaginous fish? I used to think it's a cartilaginous fish. It's a skate. That's a terrible skate fish. Skate, parentheses, fish. Skates are cartilaginous fish belonging to the family Regidae in the superorder Bartoidea of rays. They're a special type of ray. Minus 4.5% and I'm more sober than ever. I'm just being silly. Ayo, nice. Nice. But also, only Monday, Kevin? Those are rookie numbers. I thought cartilaginous fish was a Baroque painter. Nice. Why do I remember this particular thing? Jesus. Full view of a skate's mermaid's purse. Skates produce their young in an egg case called a mermaid's purse. What? That's cool. That's cool. Electric organ. The impulses put out by the electric organs of the skate are considered to be weak, asynchronous, long-lasting signals. Bro! Skates are actually multi-paradigm programming languages. Whoa! What the fuck? Is this fish a JavaScript framework, right? Marsha says, hey Anthong, have you seen my mermaid's purse? I have not seen your mermaid's purse. Kevin says, I mean, when it's just me and my little friend, it doesn't count. True. Legendary Skate says, oh no, they found my secret. Sade Speak says, hello Anthony, I just discovered weird conversations with AI Grok. Can I share it to you so you can reflect your thoughts? Nah, I think I'm good. This is such a funny sentence though. Although the anatomy of the skate's electric organ is well described, its function is poorly understood. It's not used for defense or hunting. Maybe it's just, what's the word? Not ancillary. What's the word that means it's like leftover, but a fancy word for it? Like the dangly bit. What is it? Fucking the appendix. Vestigial. Thank you, D-Dolls. That is the word I was looking for. Borzerk, also hello. Vestigial. Yeah, maybe it's vestigial. A communication used for reproduction purposes. I like that as an idea. You just got a little zapper that's like, hey baby, let's fuck. Oh. When you get pinged for sex? Yeah, literally pinged with an electric shock though. It's part of their bodies. They're just horny tasers. Anyway. Whoa, a message effect with bits. ASXDCXZ. Okay, fine. We'll read your message. Jesus, I have not seen these before. Fancy. Does it show up in my chatbot? The message does, but I don't have any special highlighting for it. What will software engineering look like as AI rapidly transforms our industry? We sort of just talked about this in that, like, I don't really see AI rapidly transforming our industry. That seems mostly hype. But anyway, we'll keep reading. How can we prepare for and understand these changes as they unfold in real time? Do you have any recommendations in terms of books, X, YouTube, or Medium? I don't have any recommendations, mostly because I can't read. But I think the claim that it's rapidly transforming our industry is short-sighted and overblown. Cattle prod to init sexy time, exactly. What the fuck? I thought that was an ad or something. It does sound like it was Vibe written. Although the spacing doesn't really match what an AI would write. No, Kevin thinks the same thing. The message sounds like it was AI generated, right? The ICMP of sex, yeah. Wait, are you referring to the power protocol? Yeah, internet control message protocol. What's the? Oh, I was thinking of ICP, which is the clown people. Yeah, insane clown posse, the clown people. Okay. Meeting time, says Dino. Sounds good. Sounds good. So loading of options. I believe there will always be a JSON. Definitions equals groups self.name. I asked the question and electric got cut off. Oh. The TLDR was that, like, I don't know how to read, so I can't recommend anything, but I think that claiming that AI is rapidly transforming software engineering is hilariously overblown. Legendary Skate says, why can't I use follow emotes? Because you should be able to. Maybe you need to refresh chat. You are following. I only have 2 of them. I only have oh no. Kevin! Kevin has used... Wait, how does it tell me how many bits there are? What the fuck? Why can't I see the thing? It told me on the other message how many bits it was. Anyway, Kevin used a message effect, says, "Hey Anthony, big fan of your stream. What's your take on Python today and where it's headed over the next 5 to 10 years? In particular, I'm curious about performance, parentheses, CPython, PyPy, faster CPython, typing and tooling, MyPy/Pyrite type ergonomics, packaging/distribution, pip UV poetry, AI/data work." This is 100% AI gen. Or areas you think Python should double down on or avoid. Thanks for sharing your perspective. Why is it location without a type int? Because that's a typo. Good call, Vorzerg. It was fucked up because I fucked it up. Hope that helps. I assume you don't actually want me to honestly answer your question, Kevin. But the answer is we're all cooked in one way or another. Sure, yeah, makes sense. Venox, hello, how you doing? Okay. I think that's an invalid inode value, so hopefully it's fine. Why are people paying me? Oh yeah, they're running into the seg fault that I found. Oh well. Nothing we can do about it. Oh wait, they can reproduce the panic? Oh, I've been trying to reproduce this for a while. Anyway, just trolling sounds good. Okay, so we need to what? Legendary Skate says, I think I accidentally scratched my monitor. That doesn't sound like a good thing. That doesn't sound like a good thing at all. How do I want to do this? Like, I don't want to call stat for every lookup. So maybe add a little timer on it. I don't know. Let's just stat every time. And that'll be fine. Is that it? Well, minus the breakpoint. this needs to be testing. Do 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 do. Do you present your results on Hack Week, or do most projects just die silently end of the week? We do present. We do present. Yeah, we do present, but I rarely present. Just because most of the stuff I work on is... Hooray! It works! And Nami says, how many people participate in Hack Week? It's supposed to be everyone in engineering. But I'm sure there's some silent non-test, non-people that don't. Oh, this is gonna have to... Actually, I think it's just a pathlib, isn't it? As much as I fucking hate pathlib. I don't fucking know. Is that the right type? Oh, it is gonna attempt a stat. I don't know how write text is implemented. It might overwrite it in place. It might make a new file. I didn't put an assert here. Need annotation for G. It's annoying that that doesn't just infer. You're zooming and you want an app, yeah? That's my MO. I had no idea what I was missing with Breakpoint until I saw your PDB video. Yeah, Breakpoint's great. Unknown option key example value for group testing. Oh, my MyPy plugin is fucking cooking. What is it called? Example option. Wow, it works. I like that picture in PyTest. It's okay. I mean, I guess it's better than Tempter, which is like the weird pi path thingy. Do they select the worst project like the Razzies? No. No, they don't. What is your general approach for testing code which connects to an external API in Python? Record a response and then don't hit the thing in in your test. Okay, I implemented loading. That was easy. Why was it so easy? I mean, it calls stat on every lookup, which is not the best. Like, this should probably get debounced, but stat's pretty cheap. Good job. Now you can take a nap, right? Um... Why? Oh. Well, good thing I wrote the test because the code is broken. Can you get the inode number from this thing here? F dot. I think this is gonna be not the inode. Yeah. Python get inode from file object. fstat. fstat. Aha! Cool. I guess this writes the file in place. I don't know if that's the API. Feels like the API. Shit. Fuck. God damn it. Why? What? Oh. Did I get a typo? Where the fuck is this going? Oh, I didn't notice that, this gets triggered in pretty much GC. Does dot rename not do anything? This should make two separate files. Yeah, pathlib, fuck you. Pathlib cursed. Why does dot rename in pathlib not do a rename? That's dumb. No life cert, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. What? Oh. It does do a rename, it's just not relative. Hooray! Okay. Feeling like that's a good place to stop, even though it's only 4:20 and technically work is like 40 minutes more, but I kind of feel like chilling. So I think I'm gonna wrap up there. Christian says it's 11 p.m. already. I should probably try to sleep. Question is if I want to sleep with the AC on. It's tempting, but I always regret it in the morning. Aw. AC is so nice. I believe you can set dest dir fd to use relative pass. Probably. Andrew Lane X, hello. Yeah, it's work stream, but we're done. We're done today. Is it common work 9 to 5 in America? Yeah, that's the default. That's the super default in America. I did want to post this in the Slack though. Yeah. Give me a sec. Eight to 17, true. Okay, yeah, but anyway, my name is Anthony. I upload educational content to my YouTube channel at youtube.com/anthonywritescode. Go check that out and subscribe. We uploaded a video today about my little startup doodad and why it got super slow. Yeah, go check that out. If you missed any part of the stream, I upload those to my second channel, Anthony Writes Code-VODs. The @ is important. YouTube will not send you to my channel without it. The other channel it does. This one is different. I don't know why it's different, but it is. And join the Discord. Thank you, Andrew Leonex, for the links. I appreciate it. And Major Tanya. Both of you. Appreciate you. But yeah, that's gonna wrap us up for today. Thank you all for stopping by, and I will see you around. Have a good one, chat. Peace.